guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel because we got a lot to discuss. So it looks like Nicki Minaj is making the girls bow down yet again, okay? Because Nicki Minaj is outselling the girls, okay? So it has been reported by Chart Data and Payola Board that Nicki Minaj is the only female rapper with the most top 10 hits on Payola Board Hot 100 chart. Okay? So we got Champagne Thickums at number 1 with 78. Wayne at number 2 with 25. Nicki Minaj at number 3 with 23. So we got the big three at 1, 2, and 3 for the most top 10 hits on the Payola Board Hot 100 chart. Okay? Then we got Eminem at number 4, and we don't really care who's at number 5. Okay? Let's just be honest. We don't care. It has also been reported by Chart Data and Payola Board that Nicki Minaj is at number 1 for the best-selling female rappers so far by a total units in the U.S., okay? Then we got the princess of rap, Doja Cat. I keep telling y'all she the princess because she come into the number 2 spot all the time after Nicki Minaj. So that makes her the princess. We got Megan at number 3. We got Sexy Red at number 4. A lot of people were shocked that she outsold Gorilla Glue, okay? Because Gorilla been having a good year. Botching Pregnant, to me, shouldn't even be on this list. Maybe the Payola is saving her. But she is at number 6. Flo Milli at number 7. Scratch Off at number 8. Icespxce at number 9. And then how does Saweetie get on this list? Saweetie damn sure don't sell nothing. JT should have been at number 10. Something is off. Okay, I think they purposely put Botching Pregnant and Saweetie on this list because ain't no way Saweetie outsold JT. Ain't no way. She don't even chart. JT charted multiple times in 2024. So they're just playing in people's faces. Payola Board, you're getting donkey of the day because ain't no way Saweetie should be on this list. Not only that, though. Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2 World Tour extends its record as the highest grossing tour by a female rapper in history with $83.45 million from 584,000 tickets sold. It now ranks amongst the top 5 rap tours of all time, surpassing Travis' Circus Maximum Tour. Okay, so congratulations to Nicki Minaj on this. Now, a lot of people were wondering how is Nicki outselling the girls and she didn't even put an album out this year and she was at number 1. Well, I'm going to tell you how. Because she has the biggest fan base and y'all can say, oh, the Barbs, mass buy. But the rest of y'all that are fans of Megan, Botching Pregnant, Doja, Scratch Off, Icespxce, y'all don't buy at all. None of the girls that dropped this year could do over 100,000 in first week sales. How is that possible? Okay, yet y'all want to compare them to Nicki Minaj. Female rap is going into the gutter because y'all don't purchase these women's music. Okay, and if Botching Pregnant does not sell 100K first week, Section 8 gang is getting donkey of the day. Okay? Y'all getting dragged. Because y'all always want to compare Nicki Minaj to Megan, Doja Cat, Cardi B, but none of them can sell over 100K. Okay? They should be able to do that if you're going to do comparisons. So y'all need to sit the F down. If Botching Pregnant do not sell over 150,000 first week, she is getting dragged by her lace fronts. Okay? You cannot be compared to the queen and you can't do queen numbers. Sorry. Now, moving on to Botching Pregnant, she sent her lap dog, Ken Barbie, to diss Icespxce yet again. So, a Botching Pregnant fan said, I think I'm finna go get a chicken salad, okay? And then Botch and pregnant lapdog Ken Barbie said it's not in the budget and post a picture of Icespxce, okay? Because of what happened with Cleopatra last week about Cleopatra saying that she wasn't in the budget, there was no food for her, blah, blah, blah. Now, here's my thing. I feel like low-key, Botch and Pregnant's lapdog be trying to bully Botch and Pregnant's ops, okay, with her consent. My whole thing is Botch and Pregnant is too scared to openly diss Icespxce, so she'll send her lapdogs. She does the same thing with JT. I noticed Ken Barbie always dissing JT, but Cardi B, she'll only throw subliminals, okay? The only time she outwardly dissed JT is when in 2022 when they went back and forth, but she ain't write no diss track. You know, she can't take it to the booth because she got writers. It also was reported that allegedly she had given birth, but I guess it was debunked because she posted on Instagram, okay? But here's my thing is, you know, Cardi B could have taken that video or a picture before she has given birth, but to me, Cardi B doesn't really look 8 to 9 months pregnant, okay? She looked like maybe not 5, but 6 to 7 months pregnant, but she don't look quite at 8 months anyway, okay? And here's the thing. Even if she hasn't given birth, the album ain't gonna drop. So what's the point? Now, Megan Thee Stallion gets humiliated. It has been reported by Chart Data and Payola Board that Megan Thee Stallion and RM's Never Played earned 5.54 million streams in its first full day of release on Payola, which is very good. But unfortunately, Megan Thee Stallion's version of Queen's We Will Rock You earned only 338,000 streams in its first full day of release on Payola, which shows that as a solo artist, she can't do big numbers unless she do a collaboration with a big artist, okay? So this is honestly embarrassing. You know, Devil Nation should at least given her some payola for her We Will Rock You version single that she put out for the Pepsi ad. I mean, to have her not even do 1 million in its first day, but do 5 million with a collaboration doesn't look good. You know, Warner is slacking when it comes to payola, when it comes to Megan Thee Stallion. Now, moving on from that, Megan Thee Stallion was also spotted with her boo thing. Torrey Craig, okay, who is a basketball player, and they have been spotted out together for the very first time since she posted and deleted that video of them on Instagram, okay? He didn't even bother to hold her hand or nothing. But, you know, maybe it's the beginning stages of their relationship. Let me know if you guys think that they will make a cute couple. I don't think that they're going to last. Okay, if I have to be completely honest, I don't think Megan Thee Stallion should date anybody that is famous. She should date somebody behind the scenes versus a celebrity or an athlete. I don't think that is going to last between them. No shade. That's just me personally. And I feel like when it comes to a lot of men in the industry, they probably want to sleep with Megan Thee Stallion. I don't think that they really want to walk down the aisle with Megan Thee Stallion. Okay? She's a hot commodity. No shade. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, moving on to Scratch Off. Scratch Off was fake hacked on Twitter. She tweeted, or allegedly the hacker tweeted, F Nicki Minaj, that fat B word. Okay? Now, if you guys remember, Doja Cat was hacked and she said, "Where you at, boo?" and asked Nicki Minaj. Gorilla Glue was hacked and she said, "Nicki loves me and I love her too. She does talk too much though." Okay, that's what Gorilla Glue tweeted when she was allegedly hacked. Flo Milli was hacked a few weeks ago or a few months ago, and she said, "Nicki Minaj loved doing coke." Okay, so it seems as though every time a female rapper gets hacked, The hacker always brings up Nicki Minaj, which is very interesting. Okay? It seems as though a lot of these girls are trying to use Nicki Minaj for promo, or they know that if they talk about Nicki Minaj, if they diss Nicki Minaj, they're going to be in Nicki Minaj's algorithm. That's what it comes off as, okay? Because I'm like, why every time these female rappers get hacked, they always tweet about Nicki Minaj? Why don't y'all ever tweet about Lil' Kim? Why don't the hackers ever tweet about Lil' Kim, yet y'all love Lil' Kim so much? Why don't y'all ever tweet about Lil' Kim when y'all get hacked? Or Cardi B. Since y'all love Cardi B and Lil' Kim so much, it's always Nicki Minaj, yet the girls claim they don't like her. Very interesting, okay? Now, fans are calling out the Country Music Awards for not giving Cowboy Carter any nominations, even though Queen Bee had the highest selling country album in 2024. So let me know how y'all feel about it. I definitely feel like she was snubbed, but we gotta understand that the country music industry is unfortunately racist. Now, moving on to Azalea Stanks, she also has some things to say about Queen Bee. She tweeted, "I'm sorry, Queen Bee. I love you down, but Sir Davis is a horrible name for a luxury spirits brand. It's so ghetto. It's giving 1980s. Fran Copile, LaToya, Shaquia Tees changed the name to Renaissance. That's actually a marketing slang." Azalea Stanks always got something to say about somebody else's career or project, but she ain't got nothing out that's selling. It's always her running her mouth, but she can't sell nothing. Okay? So that's one. Number two, Renaissance would be too easy for the general public to find. See, what Queen Bee does is she is making these projects ahead of time, and so she has to be unique with the names, or people are going to be able to find the LLC quickly. Queen Bee likes to keep her projects as secrets until they are ready. Okay, she's been making this alcohol brand for years. Same thing with the hair products. And if she names them something easy for people to find, because you can search up an LLC, then the surprise would be ruined. Azalea Stanks needs to mind her business. Let Queen Bee do what she's doing. Her stuff is actually selling, unlike yours, okay? If you go to her hair website, Sacred, some of the stuff be selling out, okay? So she knows what she's doing. You don't sell out nothing. You can't sell out a concert. You can't sell no music. You can't pay your rent. You need to be quiet and leave these artists that are doing better than you alone. Now, Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet is at number one again for the second week in a row, selling 159,000 first week, and it has officially went gold since release, okay? Now, Travis Scott's team is not too happy about this, okay? Considering second week for him, he only did 30,000 after doing 300,000 first week because of the payola. Travis Scott's label dispute that Sabrina Carpenter beat him at the number one spot on the U.S. album chart. The anonymous representative claims that Paola Bore's methods were unreliable and incomplete, and that they had missed an extremely high volume of orders from their counting. Okay, so that's what Travis label is saying. They're saying that Sabrina really didn't go number one because some of Travis Scott's sales weren't counted towards Paola Board. And I think that Paola Board did the right thing, because Travis was using bundles and payola to go number one, and his sales were not organic, and they filtered them out, and they did the right thing. Sabrina deserved to go number one. I'm tired of Travis using bundles and payola to sell. You can't do that every time you drop, okay? You don't see no other artists doing that except maybe the Chart Obsessed Races. Now, speaking of the Chart Obsessed Races, Megan Thee Stallion says she wants to do a song with the Chart Obsessed Races, do a collaboration. She said, I love the chart obsessed racist. I would like to collaborate with her one day. And she says that basically the chart obsessed racist is a stallion too because she's tall. Okay, so she feel like they would have a lot in common. I don't know about that. I don't know if they would, because the chart obsessed racist, she don't really be talking about getting her back blown or sucking D like Megan Thee Stallion do. So I think it would be awkward for them to do a song together. Plus, I don't want to hear every 5 minutes on a record with the chart obsessed racist. Okay? I don't want to hear every 5 minutes. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to have to pass. Now, y'all know I had to save the best for last. Kung Fu Kenny will officially headline the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show. The of rap. The king of rap is coming to dominate 2025 by headlining the Super Bowl, okay, and allegedly putting out a new album. It's about to be litty. Oh my goodness, I am so happy about this. Now, I know some people are sad saying Wayne should be headlining, which is true. You know, he should, since he is from New Orleans. But here's the thing. Unfortunately, Camel Face don't mess with Champagne Thickums or Ckiminaj. And so, with that being said, he was disqualified. Now, if you want to know why he don't mess with Champagne Thickums and Ckiminaj, that's on Patreon. Okay? So I got that tea on Patreon. But, you know, unfortunately, since Camel Face chooses who performs at the Super Bowl, you know, he was disqualified. Now, maybe Kung Fu Kenny, this is what I would do if I was Kung Fu Kenny. I would bring out Wayne still, okay, and just express to Camel Face that, you know, Wayne, he is an icon. He's a legend to the culture. You know, at least let me bring him out so he can perform a few songs. Now, if you don't know, Camel Face tried to block 50 Cent from performing at the Super Bowl. I think it was in 2022 when Mary J. Blige, Dr. Dre, Eminem, Kung Fu Kenny, and all of them performed in 2022. Y'all remember that? And so 50 Cent wasn't going to perform until Eminem said, I'm not going to perform unless 50 performs. Okay? So maybe Kendrick Lamar got to do something like that. But, you know, unfortunately, Camel Face don't mess with a few people in Young Money. That tea's on Patreon. So Lil Wayne was declined and disqualified. Now, Kung Fu Kenny threw some light shade at, you know, Champagne Thickums when Champagne Thickums a few weeks ago said that, you know, he will win game 2. Even though I don't know how that's possible because you just got annihilated by Kung Fu Kenny, but whatever. But Kung Fu Kenny said this when it was announced that he would be headlining the Super Bowl.
Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it. Boom!
Okay, so Kung Fu Kenny said no round twos. Now, it's going to be a terrible day for Champagne Thickums when the whole stadium is singing Not Like Us. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. It's about to be messy in 2025. And the year ain't even over. Oh, my goodness. But, you know, this is what happens when Ckiminaj and Champagne Thickums get on Camel Face bad side. He start making moves behind the scenes. If I were Champagne Thickums, I would just apologize to Kung Fu Kenny because I heard he got more disses in the stash for you. You don't want round 2. Okay, Champagne Thickums, it wouldn't be good for you. Now, as for Wayne's team, his engineer posted on Instagram saying, confused, disappointed, angry, but most of all inspired. We'll never again be in a position to have the go in a position where we are the mercury of someone else's decision. We will make the decision, okay? Wayne don't have no type of pull to make no big decisions. No shade. Wayne ain't a gatekeeper like Camel Face and Queen Bee. What decision he gonna make? What type of ganja he gonna burn today? What feature he gonna hop on? That's the only decisions he can make. He don't got a lot of pull. So, I don't know what Wayne's engineer was talking about, but unfortunately, Camel Face don't like the Young Money team. What can you do? What can you do when the most powerful man in hip-hop don't like Young Money? What can you do? Now, Kung Fu Kenny put out a statement in regards to headlining the Super Bowl in 2025. He said, rap music is still the most impactful genre to date, and I'll be there to remind the world why. They got the right one, okay? That's what he said, and Camel Face also put out a statement saying that Kendrick is truly a once-in-a-generation artist and performer. I definitely do agree with that. He said he has an unparalleled ability to define and influence culture globally. His work transcends music, and his impact will be felt for years to come, which is definitely true, okay? So we do got to put some respect on the king of rap, Kung Fu Kenny's name. And I also feel like, low-key, Wayne, even though it would be awesome for him to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show in 2025, he didn't have a better year than Kung Fu Kenny. See, I think Camel Face, even though I know he don't like Champagne Thickums, last year he picked Usher because Usher made a lot of noise, especially when it came to his Vegas residency, okay? So there has been no male rapper, okay, that's been hotter than Kung Fu Kenny in 2024. Okay, unfortunately. And I also kind of feel like now that Kung Fu Kenny is performing, even if Kung Fu Kenny extends the olive branch to Lil Wayne, he can't perform because he has to be loyal to Champagne Thickums. So he's, kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place because he can't say, yes, I'll perform with you. And Kung Fu Kenny's going to perform Euphoria and Not Like Us. So it kind of is a sticky situation. But in hindsight, when Queen Bee performed at the Super Bowl in 2013, it was in New Orleans. And then look at Rihanna being messy, liking Kung Fu Kenny's post that he is performing at the halftime show at the Super Bowl. She never liked his post before, but you liking this one because you want him to perform Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. And I wouldn't be shocked if she attends. I know Camel Face going to give her some free tickets because Champagne Thickums been dissing ASAP the Colorist and Rihanna in his music. So she trying to be petty, which I understand, but we peep it. And then why is Master P now speaking out? Okay? Of course, he had to put his 2 cents in saying, oh, I think Lil Wayne should perform at the Super Bowl. We don't care what you think. Okay? Now, do I agree Wayne should have been picked? Of course. But Master P, please be quiet. Okay? I mean, my whole thing is Wayne hasn't been hot in years. Wayne should have put out an album this year. That would have been a good thing. Or he should have put out a Young Money EP because no shade, nobody really be checking for Wayne musically anymore. I mean, no shade. And it's not like he's a good performer like Usher. Okay, he can't dance. No shade, he can't. He's not sexy in my opinion. He doesn't have that sex appeal like Usher. So he gonna be hopping around with 2 dreads. That's all he gonna be doing. He's just gonna be hopping around with 2 dreads, and then he gonna bring out Nicki and Champagne Thickums. That was his plan. Okay, so Kung Fu Kenny, in my opinion, no shade, is a better performer than Wayne, but he's not a better artist than Wayne. But he's a better performer than Wayne. And I don't feel bad for Champagne Thickums either. Because when Ckiminaj and Carrie Hilson and Monique got blackballed, nobody really cared. Now people are trying to say, oh, Champagne Thickums is getting pushed down. But anyway, I got some very hot tea on Champagne Thickums, D0WÑ and Kung Fu Kenny. Patreon link will be in description. And I hope you have a great day.